been a rude person for years. I'm about to tell you the truth about how you are. You don't apologize for nothing.
Kris Jenner recently exposed herself for being completely and totally controlling of her boyfriend Corey, and there have been rumors for years that she controls Corey since she is the breadwinner while he follows her around. But now we have proof of just how much she controls him when on a recent episode of the Kardashians, Corey revealed that he had been offered a part as an actor on Yellowstone.
If it wasn't for you, I would be a Yellowstone star.
And he really wanted to accept it.
Correct, because I told him to say no.
But Kris refused because she wouldn't feel comfortable if he had to kiss someone. Yes, you heard that right. It wasn't even anything that was confirmed by the people at Yellowstone. She just didn't like that it could be a possibility.
Because I thought he was going to have a romantic relationship.
So she wouldn't let Corey do it, even though he really wanted to. But then she became a complete hypocrite because her daughters asked her if she would accept the role if she was in his position, and she said that she absolutely would, and that she would love to kiss Kevin Costner. I mean, can you believe just how toxic their relationship truly is? Exposing Kris Jenner's relationship with Corey Gamble. Kris Jenner and Corey Gamble have been together for 8 years, and you'll never believe what has happened with their relationship. Kris didn't waste any time finding love after her split from Caitlyn Jenner, and today I'm bringing you the full details of her relationship with her new man, Corey. Kris is arguably the best momager to have ever graced the earth, but she doesn't seem to be as lucky in love as she is in business. After 2 failed marriages, it's easy to see why Kris is not in a hurry to tie the knot once more. As we all know, Kris was first married to Robert Kardashian Sr., who rose to fame during the O.J. Simpson trial, but her marriage did not last as long as she would have hoped, and this was because of the affair that she had with the soccer player Todd Waterman. Can you believe she did that? Considering the fact that her and Robert's relationship initially started with an affair, although Kris went ahead to admit that she regretted the affair, I think it's safe to say it was a little too late for that. Then in comes Caitlyn Jenner. Kris's marriage with Caitlyn lasted for 23 years, and that's a really long time, much longer than her first marriage, but it seems like the couple failed to overcome their differences, and then that led to a divorce in 2013, and 1 year later, the support system Corey slides into the picture as the pair met at a party in Ibiza, and Corey didn't seem to mind that the Kardashian, matriarch had just recently been divorced, and as he went on to introduce himself, and the rest is history. So it didn't take long for the couple to become very cozy with each other and going on dinner dates and taking a trip to Mexico together ahead of Kris's 59th birthday just a couple months after meeting. And you want to know the crazy part? No one ever knew, not even Kris's children, because Kris and Corey were that good at keeping their relationship a secret from the rest of the world. However, unfortunately, their secrecy didn't go unnoticed for too long. Kris's daughter Kim ended up expressing her concern about her mom's new relationship in a 2015 episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians after Corey made his debut on the show, and everyone thought Kris was just rushing into things, not to mention the huge age difference between her and Corey, and this made Kris finally confess the truth about her relationship with Corey to the cameras. And in this day and age, if it isn't Instagram official, then it probably isn't official at all, and Kris and Corey continue to keep their relationship away from the public eye, and in 2015 they decided to make it Instagram official with a photo they took while on a double date with Billy Ray Cyrus and his then wife Trish. Kris seemed to be genuinely head over heels in love, and in 2016 the pair made their glorious Met Gala debut together, and you would think from this point on that the only way the couple would go up, but you're in for a surprise, because not too long after their Met Gala appearance, split rumors about Kris and Corey were flying around all over the place, and these rumors started because of none other than yours truly, Kimberly Kardashian. Kim had just shared a photo of her mother online and wrote, "Caption this, mine is SWF," and if you don't know, SWF stands for single white female, so I'm guessing we can all understand why the public thought there was trouble in paradise Kris, but it's a good thing that Kim seemed to notice the trouble her caption was causing, and she ended up removing the SWF. And if there's one thing that the general public can agree on, it's the fact that drama always seems to follow wherever any member of the Kardashian clan goes, and that drama does not shy away from their relationship. So thankfully, Kris and Corey didn't exactly break up. Kim was just referencing her caption to her mom's newly debuted platinum blonde haircut, which seemed to match her hair color too, just like Jennifer Jason Leigh's character gets the exact same haircut and color as Jane Fonda's in the movie Single White Female. So in 2018, Kris began wearing a huge diamond ring, and that made people talk, and this led to the start of her engagement rumors, and the fact that Kris preferred to eat a cricket rather than explain her relationship status on the Late Late Show with James Corden only made the rumors worse, and Kris probably realized that not addressing the situation wasn't the best way to go about it. So soon after her appearance on the show, she went on a podcast with celebrity lawyer Laura Wasser, where she made it very clear that she had no intentions of getting married again in the future. In Kris's mind, she felt like she had already done the big wedding, and she can respectfully, didn't see any point in doing it all over again. And honestly, can you really blame her? I mean, she said her relationship was great and it made her happy, and she didn't want to mess it up, and considering her previous record with marriages. So this is a decision I think everyone should respect. But what do you think? Birthdays are a very special thing, and spending it with a loved one makes it even more special. And this is why Corey decided to spoil Kris on her 63rd birthday, starting with a ride in a private jet and eating cake 35,000 feet in the air. And let's just say Kris had the most Kardashian expected birthday ever. So after being together for almost 5 years, if you thought Kris and Corey were past that point in their relationship where people couldn't help but question them, well, I hate to break it to you, but you thought wrong, because this time around it was Kanye, Kim's ex-husband, that was asking all of the questions, and Kanye thought it was strange that Corey was so guarded around the family, and after spending how many years with Kris, none of them had ever met any member of Corey's family, which is so shocking. And Khloe seemed to agree with Kanye, and so did Kim, although she didn't approve of his delivery. But with the tension already brewing, it finally exploded during a family trip to Palm Springs, and you're never going to believe what happened next. So Kris ended up expressing how sad she was at what happened, what conspired between them. And Khloe ended up apologizing, saying all she wants is for Kris to be happy. And later that month, Kris and Corey attended the Met Gala alongside Kim, Kanye, Kendall, Kylie, and Travis Scott, proving that they had all, settled their differences. But your relationship is starting to get serious when you decide to adopt a pet together. And in 2020, Kris and Corey decided to take the next step in their relationship by adopting a tiny puppy from the Wagner Pet Hotel and Spa in Los Angeles, and you can never guess what they found out. So it turns out that their puppy came from the same litter as Chrissy Teigen and John Legend's puppy, Petey. Kris and Corey decided to name their adorable dog Bridget, and even though they adopted the puppy together, Corey later joked about how he was the one that did all of the work. And when asked in an interview with WSJ magazine a while after Kris's response proved that she and Corey were still going on strong despite at all the odds, she explained how much of a great support system Corey was to her and how much her family loved him. And earlier this year, Kris and Corey hosted a Valentine's dinner for their friends, with Lori Loughlin, Tammy Hughes Gustafson, and Kim Douglas making an appearance. And although Corey wasn't present at Kourtney's wedding with Travis Barker in Portofino, Italy, there doesn't seem to be any problem between him and Kris, and the pair are apparently still living their very best life together. And maybe for Kris, the third time is actually the charm, and Corey may be the last one. But let me know if you think this is the case or not in the comments section below.